Hi everyone. So today this video I'll explain you how we can create one new user, and by that using new user we can able to access dev portal, publisher portal, and we can also able to check how to access admin portal also. Let me duplicate one screen. Let me add admin. Okay, so let's start like how to create that one, and after creating also we will add some restriction policy for accessing API for that particular user. Just for example, there is two customer A and customer B. Let me add one new tab. So we are creating two user. Here creating two user. Okay, so one user like this is one customer. Second one is there is one more user, that is second customer. I want to access one user customer to this particular API. Let me sign in and show you. So I already developed 3 API, right? So this 3 API I want to access sample API to customer A. So only if the customer have this restriction, the sample API, then he can able to see the sample API only. So I want to add this expose API and external API and expose API to customer B. So like this way we can try one option, like how we can restrict API, and if you want any requirement, a customer one have only one requirement of the sample API, then we can give this API or role access to this user. If customer B have only external API, means as per their requirement, we will give access to this API. So how we'll do that one in real-time application? Let me show you. Let me go through Carbon portal, click list. So in user list there is two user, one for users and one for roles. So I want to create users, I want to use for roles. So let's add user. So I'm adding here demo. You can use let me add test 1. This is test 1 user @ it's you can use any domain, it depends on you. And the password you can give you. Let me add one password. Let's finish. So I created one user with test1 @ gmail.com. We can create one more user for second customer. This is one more customer. Let me create here. Let's add here test2. This is one more customer. Okay, this is only for one demo and example purpose. I'm creating like two user. Let's finish here. So I created two user. I created test1, I created for test2. As I mentioned, we will give access like role restriction, so then particular user can able to visible that API only. So here what we can do, if I go through dev portal, here you can see, right, without logout I can see these two API. So we will add two more role also, this particular API. This is for expose. Let's go through Carbon portal, click list and roles. So here you can see all the default roles. So the previous video I already explained one sample video how I can restrict REST API using role. So this video will show you to create two different user with restricted by the API. So same for, let me add here, add a new role. So for this expose API I am creating one role, expose. Let's finish here. So this role is done, expose. Let's add one more role for external API. Click add new role, external. Okay, click finish here. So we created 3 role, one for expose role, one for external role, and the previous video I created one sample role. So how we will restrict this API? Let's go through one more portal is there, publisher portal. Those who want to see the features about publisher portal, dev portal, carbon portal, kindly go through this channel so beyond doubt. So here already I upload, if you see here, right, features of carbon portal and features of if you scroll little off, you can see here, right, just expose, call URL, develop using payload mediator. Yeah, here you can see features of dev portal and publisher portal. You can watch this 2 video, part 6 and part 7. If you want, I can also add in I bottom, you can check that one. Okay, let's go through publisher portal. So if I open this previous video API, right, so here you could see there is one option is here, basic info. If I scroll down, I restricted this API by using sample role. So same we need to do for what? That is one more API is there, external. Go to basic info, scroll down. So here you can see, right, developer portal visibility. We can restrict by role. So here what role we want to add? So we created just now 2 role, right? One for external, one for expose. So same name you can add here by using admin user, okay? Because admin is the main user which will handle all kind of configuration and system related administration activities. Expose. So this is what? External. Let's add here external. So after adding enter, make sure the role name is must be matched with the portal creation role, externl. The spelling must be verified. Let's save here. So here you can see, right, API updated successfully. Now we need to do what? We need to redeploy this API. Go to deployment option. There is one deploy new revision is there. Click deploy. Below you can see, right, revision created successfully. Now we need to do same for expose. Click this option, basic info, scroll down, developer portal visibility, restricted by role. So this API name is expose. I created one role with the same like expose. Add here. This is one demo purpose only I will show you. So it depends on you what API name role you want to add here. So I added here expose. Scroll down, save this. After save this much, you need to go to again deployments folder, deploy new revision, then deploy. So here revision deployed successfully, okay. Then we click API manager. If you go to dev portal, it's now without authentication. If you refresh, so you can't see any API here. After authenticate by the admin user, you can see all API. Now role is restricted by the user. So we want to allow this access, allow this role to one different user, so that user can able to see the API access. So that means like as I mentioned, there is customer A and one and customer B. Customer A have one requirement with the API, so we are giving only that particular API access to that user. So same we need to do for this activity. So now we need to do what? For accessing dev portal or accessing publisher portal, if you go through user and role list, there is one roles is there, right? Click roles. If you scroll down, for accessing dev portal, there is one role is there, internal subscriber role. And for accessing publisher portal, there is one role is there, accessing publisher. And if you want to access particular API, so actually customer have need to access only dev portal. So because we want to expose only dev portal to outside, so only give role to this particular subscriber, and 2 role is there, that is for depends on customer requirement. So if they want to access, so as per current series video, I'll show you like customer A want to access sample API. So we'll give test one user to sample restriction API role, and that particular second customer we want to give this to. So let's do that one. So here itself you can do also. You can see here, right? Assign user. Either you can do here, or else you need to go to users. Here itself also you can do. It depends on you what option you want to use. So test 1, let me click assign roles. If I scroll down, there is one option is your internal subscriber. I want to give dev portal access and I want to give sample access. Click finish here. After adding this, it's showing successfully, right? So if you go through roles, so you can see here by default WSO2 is adding everyone. So these two custom means this one is the internal WSO2 system configuration role, so that I added here, and one custom role I added here. That is for test 1. So same for we need to do for test 2. Let's assign role. I want to give access to API, expose API and external role API, means role. So this role already assigned to that particular API, right? So these two role and one more internal subscriber role. Let's finish. So after adding these two role, I'll show you, like, let me remove and show you what will happen. If I remove this one, finish. So for second also, if I remove this subscriber role and finish, let's re-verify. Two role only for a second customer and first customer only one role. So now let's use this user for accessing dev portal. Okay, let's go through dev portal, click sign in. Here I am using the new user. Let me type the password. Okay, let me scroll down, continue. Here it is showing what something went wrong during the authentic. If any error, let's go through log and verify what is the issue. So we are getting some error here. So a highlighted one here you could see, right? Default request, okay, execution authentication framework. It is showing what invalid tenant domain gmail.com. So how to allow all kind of domain in WSO2? So already I just researched and I found some reference from WSO2 portal. You could see here, this is for IAM. So same configuration also we can try in API manager. This is one tenant management, tenant underscore management. It is showing what enable email domain equal to true. So let's copy these two configuration. Those who want also, I will add this official link in the comment box or in description box also. They can check that one. Let's add this option in a deployment toml file. So let me go through. This is our home directory. Go through repository, conf folder. Here you could see, right? There is one file is here, deployment. Right click and edit this one in Notepad. It depends on you which editor you want to use. Let me add here. So super admin. Let's add this configuration and save this file. Let me close this one. So after save this one, we need to do what? We need to restart the product. So I'll already tell you, like, this is the core file. If you want to change any system related configuration in deployment toml file, we need to do restart of this service. So let me restart this one. So for time being, let me skip this part. So if you see here, right, if you are getting this link at the end, that means the product already started. Let's start like to access the dev portal and see is the new customer user. Okay, so so this is the earlier user. Let me refresh this page. So let me access dev portal. So if I click sign in, so it will ask you the password. Let's try using the new user, and let me refresh this carbon portal also. Let me log in with the admin user. Sorry, 1 minute. Let me type the correct password. Okay, so let me go through list and the user. Like as we saw, like just now we created two user, and using that user, let's try to access the portal. Let me copy this user. So make sure you must be add this configuration in your toml file. Okay, let me go through. Let's try to sign in. Let me try that user. Click. So it is showing what? Forbidden. 403 forbidden. You don't have sufficient privilege to access this dev portal. That means, as we saw, like this test1@gmail.com, if you go through view roles, right, you have these two roles. As I mentioned, for accessing this dev portal, we need one role, subscriber role, assign role. Below you could see, right, internal subscriber. Select that one, click finish. So it's showing what user updated successfully. Let's try to access dev portal to see it's working or not. Currently I assigned subscriber role to this user only. Okay, so let's go through dev portal, click logout. Let me try one more time, click sign in. Let's add that same user. Let me enter the password, scroll down, click sign, continue. So now you can see, right, that user test1 customer A can able to access the dev portal with this API, specific API only. So we are giving only subscriber role to user 1. So now let's try to use user 2 for accessing external API and expose API. So same approach we need to do what? Need to go through Carbon portal, give assign role, then select also subscriber role, click finish. So now we can do what? Let's use this user for accessing dev portal. Let me log out this one, click sign in again. Let me try with new user. So by using new user, you can see, right, test2 can able to see only expose API and external API. So this is the way we can use this option to try in our configuration in API manager. So we can restrict our API to particular user only. So this video this much only. So thank you so much for watching my video. Those who newly watching this video, kindly like, share and subscribe this channel, so it will motivate me to make more videos. Thank you so much.